much, Susie. So we are running quite short on time, so apologies, we might not be able to get through all the questions. So if you do want to send an email to the address on the slide we'll put at the end, we will pass on the questions to the speakers and try and get answers for you. Apologies, everyone had so many great things to say. We've all run over slightly, so it's kind of knock-on effect that we're a bit short on time at the end. So I'll go through in the order we've had them. So the first one was aimed at the third presentation, which was the panel from Transforming Education, which asked, how do you ensure the sustainability of the community networks?
Maybe I can just jump in very quickly with that to name perhaps the most difficult and the most resourceful aspect of sustainability. Speaking about earlier, I spoke about how the networks are by nature decentralized, and they actually rely on everybody. We do. How do we get to sustainability? It's about how ordinary people tap into what's happening in the local networks, and how we have to continue creating a space where that kind of relating is the way of life, is the new normal, so to speak. So there is no big person who's going to come and make sure they're sustainable. I'm sure there are state measures that are coming through here and there, but it's us. Yeah, so I'll just leave it there.
Okay, great. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry, my internet cut out for a second there. Okay, so this will probably have to be the last one, right? So this is from Maggie Zhang, who asks if there are any examples of women's groups or women's leaders in community action networks, especially on community care centres and or community garden initiatives. And she notes that women's groups play an important role in such initiatives based on her experience in Africa.
I think this might be directed to me.
Does anyone want to come in on that
one? Just to say, yes, there's been, it's predominantly more than any other demographic we've seen women come through in terms of the work. It's predominantly been led by women, whether it's Mamuna in Vrygrond or Nadia in Bonteheuwel. It's, you know, there is a strong aspect of women's solidarity and care, not just now, across time. So yes.
Thank you very much, Njaro. I think we might have lost Lauren. So her internet, I'm afraid, I think is having some issues today. But we are pretty much, you know, up to our time limit now anyway. So it kind of leaves me to just thank you and take the opportunity once again to thank all of you, all the presenters, and for those attending, for the engaging and thought-provoking questions and comments we've had. Clearly, COVID is having a wider-ranging, complex and devastating impacts on communities across the African continent, and those in poverty will be disproportionately affected, exacerbating existing socioeconomic and ethnic inequalities. Hopefully, by coming together and learning about different perspectives, approaches and challenges, we can be better suited to individually and collectively make a positive impact. So please do keep in touch. I will just put up our slides here, our details, our contact details for you. I should better share my screen. If not, of course, we can. You know, please drop us an email or engage with us on Twitter. And I hope you found, Laura and I and everybody here from PARC and BPI, I hope that you found this webinar really interesting, informative. Please do let us know if you have any feedback. And as I mentioned, do get in touch if interested in partnering with the Bristol Poverty Institute or the Paravoli Africa Research Centre and our research communities at the University of Bristol. Thank you all again, and have a lovely afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.